What's up, Brian? This is your guitar. An awesome guitar, I might add. I still need to finish up a couple things. You know, give it a general polish. I gotta put the glass in here. And I'm gonna polish the frets, which I'll need to get done. And then, I can ship it. Hopefully I'll be shipping on Monday. I just want to give you a run through of like the sounds. This thing is sharp. It's freaking, it's punchy. I like it a lot. So that's your bridge pickup. That's your neck and your middle and your bridge together, out of phase. And there's in phase. This is your middle. This is your middle and neck. This is your neck alone. Okay, so now the cool stuff. When you flip this down and you're in the neck is dead, but you've added the neck on in series with the other pickups, however you have it hooked up. So that makes it like a really powerful. So what you can do is play the middle pickup in single coil, and now you have the middle pickup, the coil of this, and the coil of that together as a humbucker, and you get a neck humbucker, which you don't get in most configured single hum configurations. So that'll also give you all three pickups together, which is actually that David Gilmour, like now it's in single coil, so this is single and this is single and this is single, but this is actually series together, so you actually have all three coils together, which is like that David Gilmour 7-way Strat sound thing, which you can also do with these in humbuckers. And you can also do with the other coils, because I have these split, so you can split and have one or the other, and that makes it so you can combine different pickups together and get things that are in and out of phase and in and out of hum canceling. So you can hum cancel between your neck and your bridge in both single coil mode, getting those like telly sounds and all that kind of stuff. So that also allows you, like I said before, to throw yourself out of phase, which gives you that like quacky hollow sound. Speaking of quacky and hollow, you can go from full, where you have that really woman tone thing, and then if you pull up on the bright switch, it's going to cut out your low end and take off your tone altogether. It does have a little bit of a pop. I can show you if you want to make it so it doesn't pop at all, but you will lose a little bit of high-end tone all the time, so I don't really suggest having it not pop. It's kind of one of those things where, like, true bypass is the best, but true bypass will give you a pop here. Hear the pop. And that gives you a really clear, bright sound. And then put it back in. And you go right back to having your rolled off tone. So your lead boost, if you pull up on the volume knob, you get a lead boost, and that's controllable back here. I can have it just be a little bit of lead boost. Just a little bit. or I can have it cranked. So I go. And that'll give you the crank tone. That's pulling up on the volume knob, gives you a lead boost. And that's before your OBL pedal, so that you could have gain into your OBL pedal. This gives you like a pre-gain into your pedal board, which is nice if you want to, you know, really drive something out or get your Neutron quacking more or something. You could do that. Other things. This is your OBL switch here. This is the OBL switch. Tone knob, as I said. That's your neck pickup right there. This is your bridge pickup down here, like a Strat. I usually turn these the other way, but I've experimented with having them the way that a Strat actually is, because I've gotten the feedback that some people like the neck all the way there and the bridge all the way there. It's an easy flip. Just unscrew these and flip it around, and you can get it the other way. What else we got? Battery compartment. This will have glass over top of it. You got 4 little screws in here. There'll be a piece of glass on top of that. There's your battery and there's your circuit. Just trying not to mess with the circuit too much and change your battery. Another cool thing that I gotta add is if you pull up on the gain knob, everything's dead. You pull up on the gain knob and you not only ground out all of your tone, but you also cut the battery off, so you can leave this thing plugged in on stage, or in your bedroom, you know, whatever. And that'll kill the battery, so you can still have it plugged in and not kill your battery. But obviously when you unplug the guitar, it will also disconnect the battery on you, which is good, and the battery won't die. The top plug is your main out plug. This is your OBL plug down here. It is tip send, which I just think makes more sense, because if you wanted to be able to have, you could use it for different things. If you wanted to have your guitar be a stereo guitar, you could put another thing in here and you could be able to flip back and forth between 2 amps. Although, give me a second to make the video loop. Although, if you do have a second amp coming out of this one instead of an OBL, you will not have use of your volume control. You will have the gain control in the back, though. And that's the dead switch right there that you push back in. Now, another thing you can do... Another interesting mod on this thing is that if you put the neck pickup in series, so it kills the neck position, you can do stutter modes by just flipping your pickup switch, because the neck pickup switch will be dead. And that's about it. I mean, this is a... Really like this guitar a lot. This is a, you know, I like all of them, but some of them just really stand out, and this one really stands out. I really like it. It's got spank. It's a really spanky one. Like I said, this is the red marble wood top, which is like as hard as ebony. There was a slight void in the wood when I cut it open, and I filled that with tiger eye, that like the stone tiger's eye, and a little bit of epoxy in that crack, and sealed that over. So you will notice that, but it's cool. Like, it's like a little inlay thing of stone. Maple. The core is maple. There's Maving and I think that's cherry line in between the top and the maple, which there's another line here of that as well between the body and the neck. The neck is Athelzy, which is it's a really cool, like, almost like a blonde mahogany, like an oily blonde mahogany. I really love this wood a lot. I've got a bunch of it and I use it a ton. It's one of my favorite woods for necks. And Jatoba, which is my other favorite wood for necks. In between that, you've got another maple, maple walnut, maple line. Oh, that's actually walnut. That is walnut. That's in the lines. It's a maple walnut line between it. Brass bridge, abalone fret markers. The top up here, I'm going to keep the battery in, up on the top, you'll see the dots up on the side dots. I don't want the battery to fall out. They will glow in the dark. If you put UV on them, they glow in the dark, and then you can see yourself on a stage at night or whatnot. The tuning heads are locking, hip shot tuners. You'll also have the glass in the back there as well. The back of the guitar is that Afro-Z as well. I think that's a Jatoba line in the back right there, and separated again by the other lines of wood. Your neck through goes all the way through. It's got like a nice, what's the word I'm looking for? Volute up here that your hand can notch against. And then let me just show you here. I'll clean up that little piece right there. It's just a shim. But you have a 0 fret, so that is your nut. And then behind that is the string spacer, which is brass. So it's not a brass nut, it's actually a 0 fret. That'll give you even more sustain and all of that. In that ebony board, another line of maple underneath the ebony. I mean, this thing is, it's awesome. I think this was one of the last couple guitars that they keep on making, saying I'm keeping this one for myself, and then I sell and make the next one that I'm keeping for myself, which I'm on that one now. So yeah, it'll do everything. This guitar will, it's closer to being like a Scott Walker type guitar where you've got every tone you want. You can do whatever you need to do with it. Really rad guitar. The glass is going to be really cool in here. And it'll have locking pegs on it here and here. Nice balance. These, I've built a bunch of these. They're really balanced on the strap. And this isn't a super heavy one. I've definitely had heavier. All right. Have fun. Enjoy it. It's awesome guitar. I'll send you like the email with the finals and all that. Strings are 10 to 46s. The Darios is what I use. String through. This is in the back of the body, and you'll see how to put those in. It's pretty self-explanatory. All right, man. Enjoy, and I'll be talking to you soon. Bye-bye.